Yo, yo, yo. What up, what up? How's everybody doing tonight? Joby, what up, man? Turn the music down a little bit. What's good, fam? Rivals tonight? Rivals quick play because I'm still bronze. Let's get it. I'm down if you guys are down. I haven't had a chance to play with this board in a minute, so I'm gonna get a little practice type test in. Ooh. What did I do? I knocked the shit way too close, I think. My bad. How's that looking? Who's leading that series right now? Yo, can you guys still hear me? Yeah, okay. Just making sure. Denver's up. Ooh, it's close to you. I gotta watch one of those games. I haven't had time. Oops. Gosh. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Not bad. Thank you, man. Proud of that one. Get my little magic overlay going. All right, let's get into this baby. I'm actually juiced about this board. It's another one of these rare matrix boards. The little brother of that 2.0 that I'm running right there. Let's show off the box a little bit, I guess. The OG box. Today's build, Matrix Labs 6XV 2.0 Falcon. These boards are known to be some of the more hype boards, I guess, that they got. This one came packed with stuff, dude. I think we got 3 different PCBs to mess with. This looks like the OG. Yep. We're not going to mess with that because it's a 1.2 millimeter PCB, so it sounds a little thin. And then we got these aftermarket ones. Definitely got a little bit more heft to them. Okay. This one's labeled. I guess we'll go with the labeled one. Make it as easy as I can. Oh, it's hot swap. Sick. I thought these were going to be soldered. Very nice. So we're going to rock that PCB today. Got our aluminum plate. Oh, we got 2 aluminum plates. Yeah, it's good. You can read it. And we're going to try this out. We got a new coffee maker. Hopefully it's not terrible. Let me move it over here though. I guess we're gonna go with the black. We'll figure that out as well. Oh man. Dude, he packaged this thing awesome. Have you decided what board you're gonna build, Job? So much protection. Here's the Falcon. Let me take all this tape off. And the matching McFlurry, which is kind of sick. Was very juiced about that. Turn our music back on. My fault. Oh damn, so much tape. I've actually never seen one of these with like a perfect colorway. That's kind of tight. Yeah, I actually really like the GODSSON board I built. I mean, it's overkill for sure, that specific one. It's massive, but like the holofigs are pretty sick. What's trippy about them versus like a regular mechanical switchboard where you like swap out the strings, I might have said this last time, but even though you change the sensitivity of the switch, the feel doesn't really change. And that's not true of like when you're modding your switches and you want a lighter switch, you know what I mean? Depending on, like you want a lighter actuation or whatever it is, it feels different. Sometimes it can sound different. All right, we're almost there. We're almost there. Oh yeah, looping them makes a difference. It definitely changes the sound. Usually quiets it down a little bit. Also helps the performance of the switch, especially the mechanical switches. Filming them too will help with like basically keeping the stem part of the switch from rattling too much and wearing down over time. Okay, we almost there. Let me put this box away though. For right now. Here she is. The Matrix Falcon. The HHKB format. Ooh. That is clean. Very, very reminiscent of this bad boy. Just in that nice smaller form factor. All right, let's get this PCB tested right quick. Oh wait, I gotta do this first then. I think so, man. I think so. I've heard nothing but good things about this specific board. Have you been playing Rivals at all since the new season started? Or since the last time we played? Oh yeah, we played a game with her. Well, a couple games against her. She seems like she's freaking invincible, man. She just runs right in and destroys your face. Oops. I guess I could have just tested it like that. I didn't realize it was already all hooked up. But man, this guy went all out on taping this thing down. Okay, well, let's rock this as is, I guess. I don't know if I want all this case foam though, man. Well, let's try it without all this stuff and see how we do. Welcome in, welcome in. Favorite board? I've heard nothing but good things, dude. Nothing but good things. No, this is McFlurry. I'll try to pull it up and show you in a sec. Do you have one yourself? Yeah, I had to get the McFlurry because I got a McFlurry 2.0 sitting right there. Oh, nice. Very nice. How did you build yours? Did you also use all the case foam and everything? Doesn't need all of it. This one has a 1.6 millimeter PCB, no foams. Okay, and that's the move. I didn't do any foams in the 2.0 either. Yeah, I saw that. I'm really interested in doing another EC build. I did an EC build in my my Glare. It was my first one. Not EC. What am I talking about? I did an HE build. This would be my first EC when I pick up the kit, if I can find the kit. I don't know if they're still in stock. I would highly doubt it. Do you have a typing test for either of them? For sure. Let me know when you do. always intrigued. I don't think I've ever actually heard an EC board. I gotta start checking some of those videos out. Oh, I feel that. It's been a while since I've been in school, so I don't envy you, but hopefully it's going well. Okay. We'll show it off in pieces before. Really excited for this, man. I've had this for a while. I was kind of saving it to build later, but I decided to finally pull the trigger. I could only pass it up so many times. Get a quick typing test. I mean, PCB test in. Yeah, it's the first time I've seen one anyway on the market where things matched. Usually they're like full random, aren't they? Did I unplug that? I may have. One sec. Just plug it in. I see. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure this did work. Yeah, I was trying to find a fully blacked out one way before I got the 2.0, but once I got the 2.0 in McFlurry, I was sold. I know the anodized units can get crazy. I don't know, are there anodized Falcons? I'm sure there are. But those prices were nuts. And I like the coating. Call me crazy. There we go. I'm wondering if I have to flash this guy. Do I have to flash this guy already? Okay. Yeah, I can only imagine how rare they are then. Yeah, Matrix is killing it with finishes in general. Of the all of the Matrix boards I've got have easily some of the cleanest finishes. Look at that. I think I do. Actually, let me grab another cable real quick so I don't have to keep switching. Very brief BRB. is my first time using a full Chinese PCB. So I don't know if I have to flash this thing, but I'm seeing lights. I'm trying to find the instructions for this one. Did you build yours with the Matrix PCB, or did you use a 1.6? Popped up and then it went away. Why did I do that? Let's try it one more time. Come on. Alright, let's try this. It's weird, I have to like leave it in. Is it a reset? No. I don't know what other software to use. Via doesn't work for this. Registering it. Okay. Interesting. I wonder if I need a plug-in. No. Well, I just flashed it. That went fine. Okay, let's try Violent. And all its fills. Is that gonna work? If all this fails, we're gonna try this other one and just keep going. Let me see if I can side load the layout file. Okay. No moss. Interesting. Why does not want to load this thing? Yeah, okay. Let's see what else we got on this. Is this not formatted properly? That looks right to me. What's going on, man? Why is this not working? Okay, if this doesn't work, we're gonna try another one. Luckily, we got 3 of these. Did I hit the refresh button? I did. Yeah, it's not working. What's up, Alex? It's just not detecting it. I just flashed it to the latest firmware too, so I'm not sure what else to do. Let's see what happens if we try this other one. God. There we go. Okay. No lights. confusing you? Oh, duh. Put it in the wrong one. Oh, that's right. No. Oh, just realizing you guys can't even see this. You can't even. Let's try flashing this guy too. Okay. What is going on? I'm doing something wrong. Not recognized. Well, that's not good. Alright, one more time. One more time. You know what? Let me try this cable too. That cable's been giving me issues. That's not bueno. Okay, let me do this too. Well, that one's just straight up brick. That's not good. GG's. Okay. Oh man, well that's not fun. Okay. I can't find anything on this PCB either, which is not great. Maybe I can check the Discord. Though it's doubtful. Let's see what we can dig up. Looks like people have issues. Oof. Should we try? Let's try holding down at control. Let's see if I can reset this thing. Okay, that's one more thing I can try. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. Maybe if I tried the original? The struggle is real right now, guys. Well, we do have the OG PCB if all else fails. Just don't want to give up. No? WTF. Okay, I can definitely get this to load. Nothing. Okay. Let's see if there's a different software I'm supposed to be using for this. I mean, this is VIA layouts, which is what's confusing me. That is not it. Okay. Man, I can't find any information on this PCB, like anywhere. This is wild. Well, let's see if this works, and we'll just yellow it. Oh, it's definitely working. Interesting. Okay, well, I guess I'll figure out how to remap things later. Control. Things are fine. I think we're okay. We're just gonna roll with it, man. Get the show on the road. Okay. We'll set this guy aside. And we'll get our stabs rolling. Surprise, surprise. Good old swag keys. Yo, yo, welcome in, man. Hope you are having a good night so far. This is a 1-6, so I won't be needing those, but I will be needing these. Ooh, nice. Yeah, can't complain, man. Cannot complain. Yo, yo, yo! What's up, man? How was Dave's? Everybody's eating chicken today. I had chicken. Granted, my wife cooked mine. It was fire. So no complaints. Weird times indeed. That is a struggle. My kids love eggs. It's okay, man. The tariffs will work. China's going to pay for the tariffs. Everyone else in the world is going to pay for them, not us. We won't pay a dime. That's about all I'm going to say about that. You guys missed the earlier struggle. I was trying to figure out how to get this loaded in vial. It just refuses to recognize it. The PCB works. I use like a random generator. Not random generator, sorry. A random key tester online. That worked. I was able to flash it. Things were fine. But I can't load it in VIA or vial. So I don't know if there's like a Chinese software I'm supposed to be using for this thing. Yo, when did you say you're not buying cherry anymore? What made you change your mind? No more HMX? You're missing out, man. They're cool. Granted, some of them definitely have their issues. They look cool as hell. I'll show you guys this one in a sec. Dude, I actually really like the MX2As. All the MX2As I've used I've liked. I'm curious to try out some oranges. They're just like louder blacks, I guess. Ooh, yeah. You gotta report back on those results, man. I'm curious too. I'm gonna start trying to use Tuesdays for switch modding and experimenting and stuff, so maybe that's something I can get into. Figuring out better lubing techniques, or just any lubing techniques. I hear that a lot. Just the rails. There's an inappropriate joke in there somewhere, but I'm gonna leave it right there. I can't help myself, dude. I'm trying to be better, okay? That is a fact. Yeah, the switches where I've had 205, it definitely quiets them down quite a bit. That might be a good thing for some people with Browns, right? Dude, I grew up in California. Like, there's no such thing as racist jokes out here. Hot take, I don't know. When you go to school and like you have every single race represented, including like what would be considered a minority anywhere else, it's just part and parcel, dude. As long as it's in good fun and you're not trying to like literally belittle the shit out of people, right? For superiority. And as long as you can take it as well as you give it, why not? I don't know, I'm from a different era, man. I'm an old fogey. We grew up on Dave Chappelle and Bill Burr. people have just gotten very sensitive in general, especially because, well, what it is it's social media, right? Because like everything gets so much more, I guess, augmented in a sense, right? Like in the past, you couldn't say really offensive things that just like whenever you wanted to the world as your audience. I'm a 80s baby, bro. 87. I'm 38. I'm almost 40 years old. What am I doing? Why am I putting this away? Yeah. Just don't fucking call me Unk. That Gen Z shit. I ain't your Unk. No Unk. Hard pass on Unk. The only people that can call me Unk are my nieces, okay? And my nephews. And even then, it's not Unk. It's all good, man. Every generation has their fucking thing. We used to think we were the shit. My wife and I were talking about this, and she's like, I don't understand all this Gen Z slang. Like, it doesn't even fucking mean anything. I was like, what do you think our parents thought when we were saying shit like, yo, that's dope. That's the bomb. Alright, but we didn't have shit like skibbity, which I feel like is just like a fucking meme word that they say to make fun of boomers. Yeah, for real, what's Gucci? Was Gucci my guy? I still say that shit. You smell me. That's an OG for sure. Alright, if you hear me say, you smell me, you can fucking call me Unk. You have my permission. YOLO. YOLO is one of those ones that's just forever though, dude. It's like dude, or hella, or hecka. Timeless. Y2K. These youngins will never know about Y2K. When people were like, computers? There's not enough space for the numbers? It's all gonna shut down. The world's gonna end. I was actually at a party, a New Year's party at my uncle's restaurant. And as a prank, they pulled the power for the building. And everyone freaked out. It was a good prank. UN is like, what are these guys talking about right now? The hell's Y2K? Yep. See, this is the thing with Gen Z. You got all the information in the world at your fingertips, but you don't know your history. We're old, man. We're old. It's okay. It's part of life. Age ain't nothing but a number. I mean, look at this shit. I got anime shit all over the place. Figurines, Star Wars. I'm building keyboards. Dylom! What up, fam? Chris Jericho. Oh my god. Throwback, dude. Dude, does Gen Z watch wrestling? Like at all? WWE? I'm like literally having a nostalgia attack in my brain right now. flooding with memories. I stopped watching, like, right after The Rock stuff. I think that's when he was blowing up, right? Yeah, that OG shit. You know what? That's what we need in the hobby. We need wrestling-themed keyboards, dude. I need a fucking Macho Man, Shawn Michaels, Jake the Snake themed keyboard. The Ultimate Warrior. Nacho. I just took my son to watch the Minecraft movie. It's actually pretty good, man. There's a lot of, like, I feel like most of the humor is for adults. Jack Black is a fucking legend. Yeah, dude, I definitely recommend sneak out if you can. It's good fun, you know. It's just a fun movie. There's no like hidden messages or meanings. Like, they just do a good job of letting you sit back and enjoy. It actually kind of made me want to play Minecraft. I play with my son every once in a while. He loves that shit. He's been looking forward to this movie for like a year. Dude, you watched it? Oh my god, man. There was parts where I was like in tears laughing. Jason Momoa is the GOAT for that film, dude. Like, I never would have thought he would have taken a role like that. It's so good. Dude. I won't spoil anything, but I'll just say his mannerisms are freaking goated. And we'll leave it at that. What I really want to go watch is The Accountant #2. I don't even know what it's called. Neurodivergent Batman. That's what I call it. I mean, Loki's the Punisher, if we think about it. Kind of. It's like a mix. What'd you think, though, overall? Did you like it? Iwana's currently researching Y2K. Iwana. I'm gonna say it right one of these fucking days, dude. One of these days. See, that's how you know I'm old. Can't remember names. Can't remember how to pronounce names. I'm like a fucking boomer. No hate to the boomers. Okay, Loki hated the boomers. Iwana? I say Iwana. Dude, I know. That's literally what your name is on my Discord. That's what my nickname for you is, the pronunciation, dude. So I don't fucking forget. And I still fucking forget. I'm just going to start calling you Awawina. That one's easier to remember. It rolls off the tongue. Aurelion Soul. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Dalam, have you been playing with the Kaze or the Oku at all? Curious what your thoughts are. I left my my Kaze and my Oku with him when I got back home. Totally forgot. That's what happens when you take fucking 8 boards to a meet. Like a psychopath. Did you lock in on that Clannad board yet? Is it happening? Clannad, you did hear Clannad. Hey, you were talking about it on, wasn't it on stream? Last stream? I'm gonna get yelled at later. My bad. I'm pretty sure you were. It's the Rimuru board, dude. It's not Clannad. Man, I need to watch it, but I gotta be in the mood for it. Because I hear it's really sad. Sad but good. I know, dude. I really gotta watch it. I'm out of stuff to watch. Like, nothing that's out right now is that interesting to me. I need to finish AOT. That's what I need to do. I started watching Windbreaker and I was like, what the fuck even is this? Yeah, I've heard, dude. That was Rascal Dreams of Bunny Girl Senpai. For me. That shit was sad as fuck. I actually haven't seen Toradora. I'm gonna show you guys the technique I learned from my man Dylom right here. For how you actually install. This is the proper way to install stabilizer wire. Right there. This is the GOAT way to do it. You see what this does? Oh shit. Is it allows you to change the sound profile. I can't help but think about that every time I build these stabs. So smooth. Dude, what else is there to watch that's not a D-Gen anime? That's newish. I tried watching The King's Avatar. I can't get into Chinese anime. It feels, not because of the language, it's just like the pacing is weird on all the ones I've seen. Maybe it's because I don't get the timing. I'm like really used to the Japanese like comedy and delivery and all that stuff. What am I doing? We're just playing around. Yeah, it makes sense. That one felt like I was watching an anime and fast forward. Like the conversation was so fast. And the dude just reminded me of Sung Jinwoo. I'm sure it's good. It's probably something I gotta get adjusted to. It's like that with anime too. When you first start watching it, you're kind of like, what? The humor all goes over your head. Kaiju's dope. Kaiju's really dope, but I already watched it. Yeah, Kaiju number 8. The animation, I mean the anime is phenomenal, man. Yeah, if you read it, you definitely gotta watch it. Greatest intro and outro music for an anime ever, I think. Okay, ever's kind of wild, at least modern. Skip beat? What is that? I feel like you're trolling me right now. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Dude, you know what I think did it? I think Cyberpunk Edgerunners was like the one that opened the door for that. At least, I mean, that's the first time I saw. They do Franz Ferdinand for their intro. Yeah, I know you don't got copious amounts of time when you're in school, but if you can carve out some time, I think that's a must-watch for sure. Cool. Yeah, it's One Republic. It's crazy. You're like, what? So good. All right, I guess before I start putting this together, let me show it to you guys so you guys can peep this out. You got the little silver badge in the front. This is the first one I've seen that actually has like full matching colors in the configuration, so it's kind of sick. The McFlurry coat. Bam! Very nice. Very nice. Okay. That's a good question. I actually don't know offhand. Let's Google that together. Seven-degree typing angle. I feel like that's my sweet spot. I think Tosaka's also 7, if I remember right. 6.8, 6.9, something like that. Somewhere in there. Yeah, I think average is 6, right? Or so most people. Tell me. Oh. I got you. I got you. I wouldn't know. Above average only over here. GG's. Can't help myself. That's it. I get 2 recommendations. One is an anime I've already seen. The other one's a OG slice of life. Is it really a drought out here or what? Oh shit! What am I doing? Or did I just suck it up and finish One Piece finally? Fair enough. I usually just like go on the Crunchyroll popular list, start watching random stuff. If I can make it through the first episode, I usually stick with it. The music is on point tonight, man. Dr. Stone. I watched the first season like forever ago when it first came out. I need to pick that back up. It's newish. Yeah, it's newer. That's an amazing fucking show. I don't know if I don't. Is there a new season of that out? Or a newer season? Yeah. Man, that is such a good show. Absolutely phenomenal. And brutal. Like, just brutal. Sounds fun. Bleach? Of course. You already know, bro. You gotta tell me to watch Bleach. For those who don't know, my oldest son's name is Aizen. Thousand-Year War, so good. So good. So good. Yeah, I tricked my wife. We went through like 1,000 names trying to come up with, he's our firstborn, trying to come up with a name. And I'd always had Aizen in my my back pocket. I wore her down, and then I was like, what about Aizen? And she was like, dude, I love that name. It's so unique. Da-da-da. She had no idea. Not until my friends came over, DeLon being one of them. She was not amused, but she is grown to love it. Okay, they just barely squeak in there, huh? I think I am. Maybe not. I think I might be a few episodes behind, actually. Is it still running? Dude, I can't remember. Holy shit. I'm trying to remember what the last episode I saw was. I'm trying to figure out how the hell I'm going to put these in. Well, let's just try to YOLO it, see what happens. I feel like, I mean, I'm on season 3 for sure, but I don't remember if I finished it or if I like took a break because it was between episodes and I just forgot to go back to it. I know the story from the manga. But I don't want to say anything in case I spoil it for somebody. I'll have to check tonight. WTF, dude. You're supposed to be clipping only? Do I Dremel this shit? I can't even... I'm so confused. Oh man, yeah, good luck with that. Thanks for joining. What the fuck? The little hot swap tabs are like covering it. I guess we gotta do clip-ins on just that one. Oh man, that's annoying. I mean, I got some. But even then, how the fuck are they gonna clip in? The screw holes. One of them specifically is a little bit higher. See what I'm saying? Yeah, these are two thickums, I think. Right? Like, what the fuck? Maybe I'm supposed to, like, slide them in? This side works. I don't know why this side doesn't. Oh, it's just not, like, dremeled properly or cut properly. Maybe we can clip the PCB a little bit. Let me file it down a little. Let me try that. Because it's like almost there. The other side fits fine. I don't know if you can see this. You see how one's not like fully cut? It's more round, I should say. Okay, BRB. Let's see if I can make this work. Smallest file I could find. We will be extra careful not to take off too much. Okay, let's see if that did the trick. It's like a millimeter too thin. Now the question is, will it even be able to screw in? PCB's just fighting me today, dude. Almost there. It doesn't want to be built. Come on. GG's. Okay. Let's see real quick if I can get the clip in to go. How old? Old. The bad news is I have no more clip-ins. I'm thinking maybe we can try this. I wonder if the APs will fit. I don't know when it came out. Let's take a look. Looks like it's 3 years. Yeah, 3 years ago. So it's not super old. The part I'm concerned about is the screw. No, maybe I just screw one in and tape the other one. I don't know. I don't even know if I can do that because the pin goes right there. So what the let's try it anyway. Basically what it looks like is it's like, yeah, here, let me show you again. Yeah, it doesn't. On one side it does perfectly, the other side, oh, you know what, there we go. Wait, no, they're not clipped in. So on this side it does. But the problem is it's covered. On the other side, it doesn't even fit the hole. And because there's a pin right there. I mean, I might just skip it then. Like, I don't know. Maybe I just run split backspace? Yeah, we'll just run split backspace, I guess. YOLO. Wait, does my plate allow that? I think it does. Let's take a look. Yeah, oh yeah, we're good. We'll just do split backspace. It is what it is. Yeah, well, this is an aftermarket PCB. This is not the Matrix PCB, but yeah, at the same time, still crazy. They did. There was a group buy for it. This is the Dong 60 V2. These are 1.6 millimeter ones. I guess that's probably why it was run. Versus the stock 1.2. Reading over the Discord, they are apparently a high quality manufacturer for PCBs. but we were off to a rough start because one of them literally bricked. So I don't know if I believe that. They did come with it. Oh well, no. This is aftermarket. The previous buyer bought them and then included them. I have the original as well. The actual Matrix PCB. Yeah, they came with it. Okay. Let's grab the plate. Oh, it's carbon fiber. What am I doing? That ain't the one. Sorry. Black or silver? I feel like we should probably do silver. Given that there's some silver on here. And it looks brand spanking new. Cool. Both are aluminum, yep. He gave me an extra aluminum plate. So that is the next question. Okay, so we've got a few different options. I've been curious to try, for a new option, I've been curious to try, let me make sure I get the pronunciation right on these. These are the Swag Keys and Gateron Onyx UMPWPEs. So those are what? Ultra high molecular weight polyethylene. No idea what that means. But they sound pretty cool. I actually sound tested them in the last build for the Evergarden. And they've got like a scratchy sort of cherry vibe going on. I kind of want to try them out. But I've also got, surprise, surprise, retooled blacks and some lubed and filmed spring swap browns you can also try out. I've also got the Cocoa Blacks. Maybe we try those guys out. I don't think we used those last time. Okay, so Cocoa Blacks, the Onyx, or MX Blacks, or Browns. Browns. Can't go wrong with Browns. I am curious about these ones. They're slightly broken in. Browns. Got a billion of these Browns. Yeah, you know what? Let's do Browns. I need more Browns. I actually have some Milk Yellows. I haven't tried them though. That's the go-to? I mean, it's a hot swap. I can always change them out. Let's go. Yeah, let's try that. What did you have to do? I think the ones I've got are just lubed and filmed. I got them from Unikeys. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. Those are so loose. How did I fit it? Here we go. Those are good. Yeah, too many switches. Bear with me one sec. There. Oh, you also spring swapped them? Oh, actually, these are spring swapped as well. Let's try them out. How do they sound on aluminum? Is that what you use? Because the only other choice I have is carbon fiber. And I'll be honest, I haven't been the biggest fan of carbon fiber plates. I don't know why this thing hates holes so much. The lube in the hole really needs some. Yeah, I don't know, man. They're freaking way too sensitive. Hole is a questionable term, and I think I have it on like moderate auto mod or whatever. Everybody's too soft. So I've been getting them fully modded, but I definitely want to get into modding them myself. I think next Tuesday I'm going to start using my Tuesday streams for Switch modding and chores and stuff like that. Because I've got a bunch of stuff I want to try out. I know, to save me a ton of money if I did it myself too. I've heard that, especially when it's like a big vendor. These are super loose for hot swap. It's kind of concerning. I think my problem is I still don't really know what I love. I know what I like, and that's enough. That seems to be the move. That's like the general consensus I've heard from anybody that's been in the hobby a while. What parts of the Switch do you typically lube? And do you use one lube or do you use different ones? Oh, you only do the rails. Should have been looking. So that's like, you're like the third person in like 2 days to say that to me. So that's so you get the lubed effect, but you don't really lose the sound quality, right? Makes sense. Yeah, I got some, I think the first set of like aftermarket, or not aftermarket, but like vendor lubed and filmed, not filmed even, just lubed switches I got were some Gateron inks. They were so muted. I was like, what? They're already pretty quiet. This one. Well, we'll see how these sound. If they're super muted, we'll try out one of these other switches. Oh, good to know. I'll pick some of those up. Yeah, because I imagine that's a pain in the ass. Can you even fully remove them? Like the lube, the factory lube? Do you use 205G0, by the way? Or do you use something else? Makes sense. Have you tried MX2As? Because those come factory lube now, right? Same problem? I mean, they won't even fix the purples. I'd be very surprised if they did a good job with lubing. Understandable, man. I know in Korea they use, I can't remember what it is. It's a much lighter lube. they use for the rails. Oh, okay. I got some from Omnitype that are pretty lubed. Curious how they sound, or if I'm gonna have to like redo them entirely. I am looking forward to it though. I know people say it's super tedious, but it's like, hey, something new, something to learn. All right. Let's see how this bad boy sounds. Yeah, that's my take. I mean, before keyboards, I was into guns and stuff, so I used to love working on my guns. Things people thought were tedious, cleaning them and all that. It's fun. It's like you kind of go on autopilot. Jesus, the struggle is real right now with this. Okay. Yeah, that's a good problem, man. I have the reverse problem. I have ADHD, so like, I don't know what it is, man. I just, even when it's something that I think is fun, I'll just make it out to be way more work than it is, and then I end up putting it off. I don't want to blame the ADHD for that, but it's just how I'm programmed. I've got this weird priority system in my head. And those are the things I can like force to front and center when I need to. Like work and stuff. Family stuff. But everything else falls at the wayside. You should do a service, man. Sell them. People pay good money for that. Especially when you know what you're doing. Let me know if you do. I'll hit you up. I really want to get into Franklin switching. I don't know if there's like a ton you can really do there anymore, because I feel like all the new switches are just Franken switches anyway. But it seems fun. Yeah. Too many options, too little time, too little return on investment. no case foam, no silicone sheets. We are raw dogging this. I'm hoping the PCB thickness is enough to carry. Do you have any matrix boards yourself? If you saw this box sitting next to me, trust me, I understand. 3 out of 8, yeah. How do you like it? That's awesome. I'm looking forward to building mine. I picked that up with the Magic 3 and a Vita and a little bundle deal. I really love the way their boards look. Have you seen the new, I don't know if it's pronounced Noose? No OS? The one that opens up? I joined the group by. I feel like I shouldn't have. I'm really curious how it's gonna sound. Maybe it's a gimmick. I don't know. Yeah, I know. Alright. Throw some caps on her. See how these look. Go with that retro. My first classic beige set. I guess I should test. Oops, what did I do? No, I wish, dude. I do have a lot. But not every. Definitely not every. Dude, I spend way too much time lurking and waiting for deals. An unhealthy amount of time. That's the flip side of ADHD. You get hyper focus and obsession. What I do is I try to find boards that'll match. Caps that'll match the boards that I'm interested in buying. Where it gets dangerous is then I'll start buying caps to find boards. It becomes like a rabbit hole. Like, okay, now I've got this set. What board would look good with this? Like, I've literally bought boards for that reason. Yeah, I can't do the clashing colors and stuff. Like, I want it to try to match. Doesn't have to be perfect, but be at least on theme. Am I doing this right? Toe. That was toe. Tilde's at the end. And I guess I do the little backslash and then tilde. There we go. Do I have the other tilde? I do. While we're in there. Ooh. These sound cool. Yeah. Honestly, there's not a layout I don't like. What does the C stand for, by the way? I know it's like they're small. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I think they look cool. So I have the same problem with food, by the way. I'm like not picky enough. Yeah, that's understandable. I think if I were to like not have the variety of boards and I had to just have like 2 boards or something, I would be much more picky for sure, which is gonna be the end game anyway. But a part of this is just exploring different layouts, options, build types, whatever, because I want to design my own stuff. Yeah, I mean, I would imagine. Other than people that are probably Chinese. Yeah, from what I've seen, Windows keyless or standard WKLs are definitely the hot shit. When I first got in the hobby, all I wanted was, I was like, why does anyone want that? How do you even use it? And then somebody was like, you just remap caps lock, dude. I was like, oh. Makes sense. And then, you know, the aesthetics, obviously. So it goes WKL, CWKL, Windows, not counting HHKB, because that's like very divisive for people. I love HHKB, but I know people hate it or can't use it. Yeah, that makes sense. It's super annoying. You playing anything fun right now? That is the game. Everyone's on. I was playing it for a while, man. I was like 1 rank away from diamond. No, platinum. I lied. And then I started streaming. And that ate up all my free time. How are you liking the new season, Emma Frost? Oh, wait, that's not the right shift. What the fuck? Wait a sec. Is it? Toxic people, toxic game. So my buddy uses a tracker, and the game actually uses an algorithm to basically make you lose. It'll stack you if you're on a winning streak. It'll stack you with players that are way lower ranked, like just at the bottom rank. I guess the bottom tier of the acceptable rank range or whatever. And the other team will be like full diamond or whatever the hell you're in. I'm not gonna lie, that pissed me off when I heard about that. Where the hell are my supers? Oh, here we go. I'm confused. Did I fuck this up? I did fuck this up, didn't I? Soup. Do I have to switch these? I only got one baby ult. This kind of fucked up though. Kill enjoyment. Like purposely kill enjoyment if you're doing good. That doesn't look right. Why does it look so fucked up? I think it's because they're supposed to be alt. Yeah, they are. I did black flash or whatever. I was gonna do red, but I have too many red boards. I have like no black boards. It does look sick. Matrix finishes, bro. In a tier of their own. This reverse super is gonna fuck with me. But it's fine. We'll make it work. Okay. Let's see how we did and how this thing sounds. More importantly. Yeah, the colorway looks awesome. Let's see how this does. Oh God. Interesting, interesting. Board done, just in time. Let me turn off this fan. I'm loud. Is it too muted? I feel like it might be too muted, no? It's definitely sharp. It sounds, I mean, the board sounds really good. Okay. Oh shit. Went too far. Yeah, I think let's try the browns. I actually like it. I love the way these feel. The spring swap is killer in these. The type feel on this board is really nice too for a top mount. It's not like I had to force break my 2.0 to get it to sound pretty decent. This sounds great out of the box. I had like zero resonance. But okay, let's try it. Yeah, let's try the browns. Let's see how the browns do. I'm wondering if it'd sound better on a PP plate. I gotta see if I can find one for this board. I bet these would sound killer in the Cloud9 PC. I haven't tried a PC plate yet. I always skip over to PP. I know. I don't think any of my boards have a PC plate. I do have a Kaze. I built mine with an aluminum plate. And that's probably why it's super resonant. It would be. It was good. Yeah, and I built it with Cherry MX Blacks, so it's like pingy on pingy on pingy. The Oku I did a nylon plate, which sounds amazing. So yeah, I get it. Lesson learned. Damn, I need to try that. So the one I had before it was also, I had a gunmetal, and then I found a red one, so I sold the gunmetal one. But both were built on aluminum, and the previous one was built using Kale BCPs, and it sounded great. So like I was like, oh, okay, this should be easy. You know, cherries on black, let's do it. No, was not the case. For whatever reason, it just does not sound good. Just X-String, yeah. It shouldn't, yeah. I gotta redo that build anyway, so I will definitely revisit it. I've only ever heard good things about how it sounds, and from experience, it sounded phenomenal. So I was like, dude, I fucked this up. I did something wrong. But it was one of those super late night builds. Crazy bad? My sheet came with OG BCPs on Alu. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll pull out the sheet so you can hear it. I think it sounds great. Then again, I don't tap on it very often because it's too pretty to fuck up. I don't know if I've ever shown it. Maybe I've shown it on stream? I think I've shown it on stream. Johnny, you still here? Johnny plays Rivals too. It's not. I'm gonna start switching that. Actually, has to do this. It is not clean. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, thank you for bringing that up. I don't know how you do it, man. I'm like mentally tapped. And it's only like 11 o'clock. So, 2 o'clock in the morning over there? 1 o'clock in the morning? is true. I'm wondering if I just do this first. Just like swap out the edges. Come on. I do. It's actually, unless like the tolerances in the plate are really shitty, it's really, really effective. It's a lot better than, dude, I'm just dropping switches like crazy right now. It's a lot better than having to use the tweezer type, but I do go to these if I have to. Yeah, I agree. That puller's amazing. I don't like the ones that look like, I don't know, whisks almost. I hate those. But given how many boards I've been going through, I was like, yeah, this is worth the investment. Every once in a while it gets stuck, but that's it. You just give it a little wiggle. Highly recommend if you don't already have it. Pretty quick work of it. Yeah, that's sick. I'm too paranoid. I try to go a little slow because I'm afraid I'm gonna like break the cap or scratch it or something. That's a fact. I just gotta practice my technique. Get some reps in. The only thing that makes this a little bit more tricky is you have to get the tabs right perfectly the first go, but if you do, it's pretty quick. If you don't, you can actually pull the top housing off, which is not great. I've had that happen a couple times. Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely had that happen. I'll like try to turn it sideways, and then you're kind of worried, are you going to scuff the anodizing or whatever? Again, it's plastic. I don't think you're gonna, you know, it's really an issue. It's just in my head. Extra paranoid. And with the anodizing, I feel like if you breathe on it wrong, you're gonna fuck it up. Coating is fine. Honestly, I don't know why people hate coating so much. I feel like coating's a little bit more resilient even. Maybe it's, you know, it's a more flat finish. Eggshell or whatever. It can, yeah. I mean, I think if you drop it or do something catastrophic. But I mean, it's for like normal slight scratches that you would get on ano. I think it's much more difficult to do that with coating. I guess that's the difference. Ano's probably more resilient in some ways. Coating's good for like scratches. You have to like really get in there. There's also like different types of coating, right? There's like Cerakoting, which can be pretty durable. I've heard of e-anodizing. I don't know what the hell that is. I guess there's different colors you can get with that. Save these for another build. Really? I guess maybe it's the matrix coating. I don't know if they Cerakote these. I did have an Odin, which seemed pretty delicate from KBD fans. Was definitely not a fan of that board. Alright, let's do this again. Oops. I've been wanting to try purples, but I've only heard bad things about them breaking keycaps. Is that still a thing? I think they're... Wait, are they linear? I thought they were tactile. Maybe I'm wrong. I think they're like browns with leather springs, maybe? I'm not tripping. Maybe I'm tripping. Or are those clears? I'll look it up in a sec. The typing video or the test, oh my gosh, typing test videos I've seen, I don't know why they sound different. Then again, it's really kind of hard to gauge that from a typing test. These are browns with lighter springs. All right. Let's see how we did. You hear me now? There we go. WTF. Let's see. That is not it. Got too many windows open. There we go. Only caps are on? Yes, they are. Oops. Oh god. Oh. Damn it. We got a dead key. I think I got a bent pin. Showed you. This is going to be hard. Sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. I like it, man. Let's see. Top roll's a little flat. It's not bad. I like it, dude. It's a very nice type feel, really cool sound. Let's compare it to the 2.0 real quick. These are Vint Browns from a Weiss. I should probably move this out of the way. Trying to hover type and failing hard. Falcon's definitely got a better space bar. It's interesting. You might not be able to hear it well on this mic, but there's resonance for sure in this board a little bit. There's a little bit of pinging that I get. It's all good, dude. You're back. We're doing a comparison. between the two boards. Yeah, I can definitely do another one. These are browns. Night, Alex. Thanks for joining, bro. Appreciate your help, as always. Yeah, you know, it also could be the gain. That's a little bit more what they sound like at IRL. We'll keep it up so we can hear the rest of it. Yeah, Zian really looks good on this board, man. I think this came out perfect. Let's see. Like, absolutely perfect. Very cool little board, man. Very cool. Surprising what the difference of a 1.6 millimeter PCB does to sound versus 1.2. Even in the TKL, so this is a 1.2. It's a little bit more hollow, and there's a little bit of resonance. But the force break takes care of most of that. Without the force break, it's super apparent though. But these are supposedly Matrix 2 best boards. I'm pretty impressed. No complaints on my end here. Yeah, it can sound really good. Among the, man, it's right there at the top. Let's see what other 60s I've tried. So I have the Cloud 9, the Say Zero, the Khajiit, and the Unicorn. Man, that's a tough lineup. I also have the Snow 60 and the Yahalo. Fuck. If I were to do a ranking in my mind, I think the Khajiit and the Snow are pretty close together. I might give the Khajiit a little bit more. Let's say I'll give it the 1-2, but they're very close. I would say this is probably neck and neck with the Unicorn, which I think is a little bit nicer than the Say Zero. Not in terms of aesthetics. I think the Daji is much cooler looking, but in terms of sound. Sorry, dude. I'm trying to think of what other 60s I have. I mean, yeah, they're it's tough, but even among those, I think it stands out. When I go into a hobby, I go in way too hard and way too fast. I dove right into the deep end. I skipped all the. I think I had the first board I bought was a KBD Fans Odin. Sorry, let me turn the music back on. Which is it was I thought it was cool, but then whenever I tried putting anything into it, any switches, they all kind of sounded the same. It was a 75, so it was close to full size, close-ish. It wasn't a full TKO. But yeah, since then it's been nothing but grails. My initial idea was to do grail hunting as like a series for YouTube and do reviews and stuff. So hopefully I can get into that at some point. I do want to make actual videos and content in my copious amounts of time. It would be fun. I kind of wanted to do 3 different series, like one for really high-end boards, one for moderate price boards, and then one for cheap boards, and then just do like full deep dives on them, do comparisons, see if you can get the cheap boards sounding like the good boards, as best you can. Some of them are hype though, man. Of Singus keyboards, I think the Unicorn stands out, especially for feel. But when you look at like the Kohaku and you compare that to anything else in the 65 category, I think there's a lot of stuff out there that just, if not gets right neck and neck with it, like crushes it. I think the Tosaka blows it out of the water, and that's like half the price, But yeah, I got to figure out how to like actually remap the keys on this. Not that I need to, but it would be nice to know. In any case, that's a lot of it for me. Like, there's a lot of opinions for sure. Even as I was learning about the hobby and as I continue to learn about the hobby, I've only been in it since November. People have very staunch opinions about things. Yeah, I think that would be really, really useful too, because I'm learning the hard way on a lot of these boards. I'm happy to get them in other people's hands when I can, but we'll get there. We're getting there slowly. But yeah, it's all from my perspective of like, well, I'm not very biased. I'm pretty new. I'm not very picky. Are these things really worth the hype? For most of the quote unquote grail boards, I would say it's not the case. Like, I think a lot of it is hype. I don't think any board is really worth more than like $1,000, especially when you think about materials and stuff that goes into it. Anything above that, they're artificially inflating the price with demand or supply, you know what I mean? Or sorry, with supply. But yeah, hopefully I can get in that soon, publish those reviews and opinions and not make too many enemies. It's not the goal, but dude, that's it, right? I've heard people say the 2.0 is like the end all be all keyboard. I've heard people say the Shi is the end all be all core, or the Jane. They're all great in different ways. Now, I appreciate it, man. Thanks for joining. Hopefully I catch you next time. Have a good night.